in this bonus module, I want you guys to think about how you're going to stretch your mindset with activities, because it's fine and good to do a mindset practice, but at some point, those things are going to become redundant to you. It'll become part of your everyday life. It'll become your normal. And as the ego is so good at doing, it's going to be very familiar to you. So it'll no longer be a stretch for you to do your mindset work. You'll still need to do it to maintain your solidity and your mental stamina, but it's not going to stretch you in the same way. So what are mindset stretching activities? It depends what you're working on. If you want to increase your capacity for prosperity, you want to go to prosperous places. Where do wealthy people hang out? Go to those places. See how you feel. Take a journal with you. Pretend you're documenting something, but really be documenting your feelings. How do you feel being in a fancy hotel? How do you feel being in a fancy store, in a high-end store where the items are thousands of dollars? What kind of feelings does that bring up? I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm telling you to test drive it. Go to a car dealership where they sell $50,000 cars. What does it feel like? Right? I want you to notice your thought patterns around money to stretch your mindset into that. Of course, seminars or places where you're going to be around people who are in a different, income class than you are going to be really good for you stretching as well. How do you hold your own when you know there's people with more money, more experience, and all of that in comparison to yourself? Do you get into comparison? Can you hold your own power? Can you stand on your own 2 feet? You want to go to those places and give yourself those experiences that are going to stretch your mindset to what's possible, and for you to kind of have a thermostat on how do I deal with that level of wealth? What does that bring up for me? Anything? And notice if you can stay in your power. If not, that's definitely something you want to work towards, right? If you get triggered by people who are wealthy, if you get triggered by things that are very expensive, you want to spend time around to start making that more natural for yourself, to start making that normal. It doesn't mean you necessarily need to live that lifestyle, but you need to not be triggered by it, because if it's triggering you, it's bringing up some kind of lack consciousness for you. Make sense? Other mindset stretching activities can be physical, right? If you're not, you want to be breaking the pattern. Remember this, that you always want to be breaking the pattern and trying new things and doing new things is going to help expand your prosperity consciousness, because it's allowing all parts of you to come alive so that no part of you is dead, that your creative side is open, going to take an art class, that your physical side is open, go do some, belly dancing or something you've always wanted to try. Go on adventures with yourself. Start expanding the possibilities of your pleasure, of your enjoyment, of your capacity to try things, to be comfortable with change also, right? Prosperity is about being flexible with change as well. So I want you to right now make a list of 10 things you've always wanted to try. And this is going to be your new, not bucket list, but life list, something that you want to try, in the next 8 weeks while you do this program.